Hi everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a little something different. Today I'm going to be doing a this or that challenge makeup trends edition. So basically what I'm going to do is I have written down several makeup trends from like 2016, 2015 versus current trends 2021, 2020. So it's gonna be like almost like a millennial versus Gen Z makeup trend situation, but I just want you guys to know this is all for fun. There is no hate towards anybody or how you do your makeup or how you love to do your makeup. These are just my personal preferences on makeup trends, whether they be new or they be old. So if you're watching this and you're like, bitch, no, it's all right. We all have difference of opinion, and that's what makes beauty so fun. So what I do want you to do as you're watching this is either write down the questions or kind of remember them and then answer down in the comments below letting me know what you choose, this or that. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this video. I have my book. So first things first. We have Insta Brows or soap brows. And soap brows, I don't call them soap brows, I call them fluffy brows. I will put a picture of Insta Brows here, ding ding, and fluffy brows right here. You probably can't see me if they're both here, but they're here. Now, for me, in my personal opinion, it will always be Insta Brows, okay? Unless I'm doing like now where I don't really have any makeup on except for a lip gloss. I just prefer the Insta Brow sleekness, the clean cut of it, and it goes, I feel like, with a very full coverage, very not full coverage. Like you can wear Insta Brows, brows on fleek, if you will, really anywhere and any point. I just feel like the fluffy brows are so pretty, but they really only go with like a natural look. And sometimes when we're doing full glam, like that's what we want. We just want that just sleek brow. Now, I know, okay, I know that the trend now is to not do Insta Brows, but they will always be my favorite. So jot that down, okay? Because I'm keeping my Insta Brows. So the next one is going to be foundation. So we have full coverage matte, and then we have light and dewy, which is the newer trend. I would definitely have to say I've always been more light and dewy. I do love a good full coverage, but with my dry skin and my eczema, I just really can't get down with the ultimate full coverage matte situation. Like the KVD Lock-It foundation, I could never, because I tried and my skin hated me. Like it was just so dry. When Fenty first launched her first foundation, everyone loved it, and I tried it, too matte, too full coverage. It just wasn't for me. I've always been more of a light dewy. I do like a good medium to full coverage, but also I like that dewiness. I do kind of tend to go more towards a skin tint lately, more of that natural look. So I would have to definitely say I'm more of a light dewy coverage. So we have baking and setting, baking versus setting. So like baking versus like a light powder. If you're not new to this channel, then you already know how I feel about baking. I think that it is an absolute not. Like I would definitely pick light powder to no powder over baking. I think that baking is essential if you're doing kind of like on screen, not even YouTube really, but like actual like acting and movies, because you really want that foundation to really just stay, the concealer to stay, and everything to pop. But when it comes to like a normal everyday look, you're not gonna ever catch me baking. And usually when you bake, it's in areas that your face doesn't really even get oily. Like on the outsides of your face, you don't have a lot of oil glands as much as you do primarily down the center. Think about it that way. And like under here doesn't really get oily. Who has ever had their under eye get oily? Anybody? Because it doesn't produce oils like that, natural oils. So for you to bake that down, it's really just tightens and dries it out. So the next thing is a matte liquid lip from 2015, 2016, and lip gloss. Now this is hard. This is hard, but if I have to say, I'm going with the lip gloss. All of like 2019, in every video I did, I swear to you, I was like, just wait, lip gloss is coming back. It's coming back. And here we are, 2021, and I swear to you, every human I know would rather wear lip gloss than matte liquid lip. Now, if you love a matte liquid lip, that's fine. No hate here. I do love me a good matte liquid lip. I have several. On a daily basis, on a regular basis, I do love me a good gloss because one, it feels better. Two, it's just like gloss can be anything. You know what I mean? You can have like nothing on, throw a gloss on and you're like, that's right, look at these juicy lips. You know what I mean? But like this is full of lip glosses and this is full of lip glosses. Tons and tons of lip glosses, okay? Probably more than one person needs, but I prefer lip gloss. So dramatic lashes versus natural wispy lashes. I just did a review on the Glamlight X Michaela situation, and I was actually talking about how I do like a dramatic lash here and there, but for the most part, I do love my demi wispies. I just love a wispy lash. Now I know in 2021, the trend is to kind of like cut the lash and just have it at the end, but I've tried that and I don't hate it. I just don't feel fulfilled in my lash, if you will. I need the whole band, but I do want it to be more of a fluffier lash. I feel like when you wear those really big dramatic lashes, and again, don't come for me if you love them, that's great. It takes away from the art that is the eyeshadow, if that makes sense. Especially if you have like eyes like mine where they're hooded. That's it. You just lash. That's it. So I try to stick more to the more wispier lashes. What do we have? Okay, so we have highlighting to filth, and then we have like a natural creamy highlight. I'm always going to choose a very bold, very see me from the moon highlight because that is just something that I literally fell in love with. When I tell you in, I want to say 2014, 2015 is really when I got into the makeup game, okay? Not like, oh, look at me playing with my makeup. Like really got into it on Instagram and all that, started my social medias and everything. Highlight was new to me. So when I found highlight and they said you could put it everywhere, I was just like, say less, and I put it everywhere. I will say that I've toned down. I try not to put like highlighter up here. I try not to make it striped. Like, you know how like the highlight, you know, if you know, you know, if you're from that time frame, if you know, you know, time frame, gosh, it was like just a streak. I try not to do that. I do try to make it a little bit more blended. And I also have always brought it over my cheeks. I know that a lot of people just highlight right here, but it's just not my jam. I like to make my cheeks look like they're glistening a little because I do have very dry skin. So anything to make my skin look healthy and glowy would be fantastic. But I will always pick more highlighter over less highlighter. But I do like a cream highlighter. Like, don't get me wrong. I definitely like a cream highlighter, but I only prefer a cream highlighter if I'm doing no base. So no makeup kind of situation. The next one, ooh, this one is a very sensitive topic, I feel like. Winged liner versus soft liner. Let me put my 2 cents in here. I have never, ever been a fan of winged liner. I don't hate it. I've done it before. I just don't, nothing in my soul goes, I love this look. It looks so good. Stick a 2-inch liner on there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just never been my jam. And I think that I was too advanced for my time, if you will, because I'm definitely all over this soft liner, eyeshadow liner, fox eyeliner situation. I do like that under eye. Was it the reverse cat eye I did like a while ago? I did like that. But when it comes to that thick, bold liner that we used to do, 2016, 2017, it just wasn't my jam. My eyes are hooded. My eyes are small. They just, there's not, and I know that there's like Batwing liner and I just can't, it just doesn't, it never works out. I will never choose big ass liner over no liner. Like, I just won't. I think the last video I did on Wednesday was the first time I've used like liner in a very long time. And I didn't even do a wing. Like, I did like the back in the day liner where you just stopped it right here, you know what I mean? So I try not to use black eyeliner at all because I feel like it really just closes my eyes. When I use a nude or a white liner, it just really opens those eyes and just makes them look bigger. Makeup hack, you're welcome. Where the black eyeliner will completely just close it in and make it look very tiny. So, and they're not very big, so I need them to look as big as I can. So the next one is, okay, so when I chose this, it was hard to put it in a category because like eyeshadow, I feel like changes all of the time. And there's so many different eyeshadow looks. So I took 2 of the most popular eyeshadow trends of each, time frame and compared them. So they may not be, you might be like, well, that's two different, just trust me, okay? What is very popular right now? Gems on your eyes. Pearls, gems, stars, and then the half cut glitter crease. So I will always pick the half cut crease, whether it's soft matte, it's glitter, it's shimmer. I will always pick that because one, that is one of my favorite eyeshadow looks, and it's probably because I did start makeup back then, where the younger crowd has started makeup more now versus like 2020, 2019 kind of situation where like that gem thing, I cannot. I think it's a very artistic look. I think it is so stunningly, it's art. It's like it belongs in Vogue, and I don't know, when I think of those, I think of like the clouds and the flowers that people do, which I think are very cute and very skilled. I found out what it's called. It's called editorial makeup. That's what I was trying to think. I'm just like, in a magazine, Vogue, very artistic. Like, it's just very editorial to me. And I think that it's great. I think that these people are very skilled. It's just not a look I will ever choose over my OG baby, okay? All right, so we have full face of blush, which is very in. Full face of blush over the nose, up here, down here. Like, they're putting blush everywhere, okay? And then we have like not so much blush. I'm kind of in between because I love blush, okay? I love blush. However, back in like 2015, 2016, we didn't do as much blush. I did, but they definitely did not do as much. But now I think it's over the top. I don't want to blush my whole face and my forehead, and I don't want to do that. So for this one, I think I'm gonna have to cheat and say in between. Like, I'm a happy medium, and I wish that we could be that, because I feel like we went from like no, very subtle to no blush to like blush all over your face. And it's just like, I like blush, but I'm not doing that. And that one's not enough for me. So I'm a happy medium here. I cannot pick this or that when it comes to this one, which kind of sucks because that's the name of the game, but I'm cheating. So the next one, yay, don't come for me, because this is another favorite of many people's. Contouring from 2015, 2016, like you used to contour shapes in your face. Like, you know, do you remember? I know that you remember, if you started makeup back then, what contouring was. It was like, this thing. And then we have like a light subtle contour bronzer, really is kind of what they're doing now. I'm gonna go more towards the bronzer. I have never been a contour person. I think I tried to hop on the contour train when I first started with makeup, but honestly, I hated it. I just feel like my face is not for contouring. I know that sounds weird. I know that there's ways that you can contour every face shape. It just wasn't for me. I didn't like it. I didn't like the cool tone of it. That's just not who I am. I've always used bronzer as a contour. So, and I don't like cut it here with powder. It's just very subtle, just like a nice little depth and warmth to my skin. So I would definitely say the newer trend of bronzer contour is my thing, because contour was never my thing. It's just, I did not like it. That was one thing I did not like. That winged liner had to go. So the next one actually kind of goes into this one. Warm tone shadows versus cool tone shadows. I felt like a couple years ago, warm tone shadows were like everything, okay? They were everybody's everything. It didn't matter what your skin tone was, what your eye color was. Warm tone was shoved down our throats, where now I feel like it's more cool tone, more like subtle shadow shades. What I'm gonna have to pass on the new trend. I'm sticking with my warm tones. I love warm tone shadows. They look best on me, I feel. They look better against my skin tone because I do have more of a yellow undertone. So cool tones versus warm tones, I feel like is definitely perspective based. I don't think it's time frame based, like, oh, it was popular then, it's not popular now, because there are people who just don't look good with cool tone shadows on. I hate for the most part when I do blue eyeshadow. I like to throw it on my channel every now and again just because I avoid it like the plague. But when it's just cool, it's not cool to, it's not my jam. So I'm sticking back in 2016 when it comes to, I'm doing warm tones. Warm tones is where it's at. If you love cool tones, if they look better on you, obviously you go with what you love, and you go with what looks better on you. So the next one is concealer. This one, I feel like when it happened, people were like, no. So 2015, 2016, triangle concealer. Now, just a light lift of a concealer, which I find I have moved more towards. I had no business caking that much concealer on my under eye, and I did, okay? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I've never been into that. I was, okay? Everyone said to do it. I was like, okay. It never was something that I like to do. I do like a very bright under eye, but I also find that I can achieve that, but it looks more lifted now with the way that I do my concealer now versus how I did then. So I definitely think that this is a trend to jump on, where you put it here and you put it here. I like to put just a dab here and just a dab of like orange or salmon or like pink to combat my darkness underneath. But we don't need orange triangles to get rid of dark under eyes, because your dark under eyes are usually only right here. Okay, so we did the triangles with the orange and we did the triangles with the white. It was too much. It's so much heavy makeup right here, and this is such a delicate area of skin. Like, it was unnecessary. So last but not least, ooh, this is gonna get a little spicy. Full Glam 2015-2016, more natural. Hear me out. I am for the more natural. I'm not saying that Full Glam isn't beautiful. It is a beautiful thing. I do Full Glam on here. You know what I mean? I do it. But when it comes to my day-to-day life, you're not gonna catch me baked to the gods. You're not gonna catch me beat anymore. You're not gonna catch this full face of foundation and concealer and powder and lashes and brows and all of that mess every day, all day anymore. And I'm so excited that this more natural, subtle makeup came in. And again, if you love doing that and you do that every day, you are awesome, because I'm too lazy. I'm just too, so when this happens, when they said, you know what, we're gonna take back from Full Glam and go a little bit more natural, subtle, I was like, please, because I'm tired. Now, as a makeup lover, as we all are, okay? If you're not a makeup lover, I don't know why you're watching this, but hi. As a makeup lover, I feel like this is kind of a both way situation. If I were going somewhere like very extravagant, dinner, like a nice dinner, something like that, I'm gonna do more Full Glam. But if I'm talking like daily, everyday situation, it's always gonna be the more natural. It's less work. It feels better on my face. I was so glad when they switched over, but there are certain things that they're not taking from me, like my Insta Brows, okay? They're not gonna be the fluffy ones. They're either this, nothing, or they're Fleek, okay? This or Fleek. I don't wanna say like, oh, more natural makeup, it's so pretty without makeup. Like, that's not, we're not doing that, okay? You're beautiful no matter what. You're beautiful if you have no makeup on. You're beautiful if you have a ton of makeup on. You're beautiful if you have a medium amount of makeup on. You are beautiful. Don't let any troll tell you otherwise. However, for me, there's just better, I feel like there's better reasons to have a more natural makeup look. It's, like I said, it's easier, it takes less time, and it's more comfortable for me to wear on my day-to-day, but your girl does love a Full Glam. Okay, I will continue to do Full Glams on this channel for you guys. I will continue to do more natural, no makeup looks, whatever it is that you guys are looking for. But when it comes to that trend, I most definitely have to say that I lean more towards a more natural makeup look. Now, if I were like, you know, Kim K or like J-Lo, you're always gonna catch me in a Full Glam, because hello, I'm a celebrity. But I'm not, I'm just Jamie B. So you're not gonna catch it. Most of the time, you're gonna catch me like this, okay? Like, this is how you're gonna catch me. Good morning. Where's my coffee? That's how you catch me, okay? You don't even catch me this put together. But that is the last of my this or that makeup trend edition. I hope you guys like those. I would definitely have to say, I feel like I lean more towards the newer trends, just because those are things that I liked before they were even trendy. They were things that made my makeup look better, feel better, easier to apply. So I just feel like when it happened, that transition happened, I was like, yes, because I've already been doing this and people are like, no one does it like that. So I was kind of happy. There are still things from 2015, 2016, makeup trend wise. I will never give up. It doesn't matter. I'll be 50, 60 years old and my brows will still be on fleek, and there's not shit anyone can do about it, because that's what makes me happy and that's what makes me comfortable. And that is the main focus of not only this video, but my channel. Do what makes you happy. You're gonna get onto the internet and you're gonna type in makeup trend, da 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 da, you know what I mean? And you're gonna search things that's gonna make you feel bad. You're gonna watch videos and they're gonna tell you, stop doing this. Don't stop doing it. If you love doing it, then do it. Be like me. Tell them to go themselves, because if you want your brows on fleek, make them on fleek. If you want triangles of concealer, have triangles of concealer. Makeup has no rules. Makeup has no boundaries. It's art, and you're allowed to choose what you want. So I want you guys to tell me down below, what are your this or that's? If you can't remember all of them or you don't want to type all of them out, then just pick one or two and let me know which ones you choose. Or just in general, do you like more of the Gen Z 2020-21 makeup trends or more of the millennial 2015-2016 makeup trends? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some laughs. I hope it helped you in some way to understand that you're fucking beautiful as always. And if you did like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up for me. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel before you leave, because I'm fucking awesome. Just kidding. So you don't miss out on my videos, and I will see you guys later. Bye.